not as much on how to find a job, but it's about how to get a job. How to, when you walk in the door, to be accepted, to be respected, and giving yourself the best opportunity you can to get hired. It doesn't matter if there are 50 companies that are hiring that say help wanted. If you don't have the appropriate skills when you walk in to apply for the job, they won't consider it. So what we're trying to do now is give you the best opportunity you can, so that when you walk in that door, they look at you as a possibility of an employee. Okay? So let's just bow our heads in prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for the young men that come with us today to learn about employment, learn about trying to better themselves, and learn about how to share this knowledge with their other friends and peers that they have in the community. Please take your time to enrich them with being professional and hardworking young men, and let's just keep doing what we have to do, Lord, in your heavenly name, amen.
Amen.
All right. So, what do you think the most important thing is in regards to getting hired when you walk in the door?
Definitely.
Appearance?
Yeah.
Okay. That is correct. That is one of the things. How about you? What do you think?
Body language, way you present yourself.
That's right as well. How about you?
Most of the time.
Your tie?
Yeah. Be good first impression.
Okay. You're right. You're absolutely right. What I try to do is, with this class, start off with before you even walk out the door, and what that is grooming. Okay. So the first thing is bathing. Okay. Now we got to make sure that before you walk out. Now, most people think that when you're applying for a job, it's actually when you go in for your interview. When you're applying for a job is when you walk in the door and ask for an application. Because if you walk in that door and don't ask for the application appropriately, even if they give you an application by law they're supposed to, if they have them, when you do come back to return it, more than likely they're going to remember how you carried yourself when you came in to apply for the job in the first place. So just remember that requesting an application is just as important as actually sitting down with the interview, if you even get to that point. So what I'm trying to say is, don't dress a certain way to request an application. The same way you dress when you're going for an interview is the same way you should dress requesting an application. All right, so going back to bathing, take a shower or a bath before the interview. Okay, so when I mean interview, it could be actual interview or requesting the application. Don't use any strong perfume soap. Use unscented soap like Ivory, Dove, Dial, or Kiehl's. Something very basic. Another thing people forget is the breath. Okay, make sure you brush and floss your teeth. Use mouthwash. Wash your face after brushing your teeth, because you remember sometimes that after you brush your teeth, you might have a little toothpaste on the side of your mouth. So just make sure you wash your face after you brush your teeth as well. Shave. All of us in here shave, correct? So make sure you don't have the 5 o'clock shadow where it looks like you haven't shaved in a while. And don't wear any strong aftershave. And cologne. My suggestion is don't wear any at all, because you're not going out on a date. You're going for an interview. And certain smells and certain people can turn them off. Sometimes people don't know how much to wear, so they tend to put too much on. So I just suggest don't wear any at all. Hair. Next thing is hair. Make sure that your hair is brushed or combed. A conservative haircut is a must. So stay away from designs, crazy parts. And nowadays a lot of the kids wearing those mohawks. So just be as conservative as you can when you're going for your interview, especially with your haircut. And deodorant. Make sure you wear it or antiperspirant. lot of times when you're in an interview, you tend to be a little nervous because they ask you a lot of questions: where you live, where you're from, where you go to school, and you try to answer them like that. So you might sweat a little more because you're nervous in the interview because you're looking forward to possibly getting a job. So a lot of things might be on the line. So don't forget to wear the deodorant.